Hey there, Dorado. Hope you're ready for another installment of Campus Edge.
Yeah, for this Campus Edge, we're going to be taking a look at how students can get hands-on experience in repairing vehicles with the Automotive Technology program.
We're going to ask people about what their ideas and plans are for spring break.
We'll also be taking a student organization known as HALO and see what they have planned for the upcoming year.
And we'll show you how to dress for those upcoming job and internship interviews.
All that and much more on this installment of Campus Edge. Stay tuned, El Dorado. Hello and welcome everyone to another Campus Edge. I'm Andrew Herbert.
And I'm the new anchor, Carolina Lozano.
So welcome to the family, Carolina.
Thank you.
You're welcome. For the first piece of Campus Edge, we're going to be starting off with a little quiz the Grizz.
If you ever wonder what random people are doing for spring break but didn't want to seem strange, then Keeson Walker is your guy.
Take it away, Keeson.
All right, my name is Keeson Walker, and I'm a Campus Edge reporter, and I'm here interviewing people on what they're going to do for spring break. Because you are the weird happy one, but okay. What is your name and what are you majoring in here at Butler?
I'm Eileen McCloskey, and I'm majoring in mass communications.
My name is Courtney Walker, and I'm majoring in criminal justice.
I'm Lauren Trevelyan, and I'm majoring in counseling.
What is counseling?
Counseling, like a school counselor or my own practice.
All right, do you like spring break and why?
Yes, because I get to go home and see my family.
Yes, I do, because there's always fun activities and I like seeing my friends.
I didn't know you have friends, but okay. Just playing. Do you like spring break and why?
Yes, because I get a week without school.
What are your ideal plans for spring break?
My ideal plans would be probably going to Italy with all my friends and hanging out.
Expensive, very expensive. Watch out, guys. You better make sure you got money taking her to spring break.
Either somewhere tropical or warm, but I'll be here in Kansas for this spring break for this year.
A girls' trip to the beach.
Pretty interesting. So what are your plans for spring break?
I will probably be working with my family here in El Dorado or babysitting or anything. Yeah.
Sounds fun. Very interesting.
Going home to Texas.
Down south, you like, what part of Texas are you from?
Fort Worth.
Going back to Chicago, visiting some friends, probably at NIU or U of I.
Cool, I actually know a coach up there, Coach Walker. I know him. He's a coach of UNI. What is the craziest thing that happened to you on spring break?
I don't really have any crazy stories.
Make up one. Or exaggerate.
I have no crazy stories.
Okay, we'll just leave that in it. Oh yeah, I also know you do something else here on campus. What else are you?
I play volleyball.
All right, go check out the volleyball girls next year. That's appropriate for TV.
I went to Table Rock 3 years ago, and they dared me to jump off a cliff, and I did, but accidentally landed on my back, so I have like an actual permanent contusions, which is internal bruising on my back. So it's embarrassing.
All right, thank you, Miss McCloskey. That was very, very interesting.
The craziest thing that happened to me during spring break would probably be going to a rave.
All right, guys, that's it for me, Keeson Walker. Now back to the studio.
I'm Campus Edge reporter Eileen McCloskey, and here today we have Keeson Walker, and I'm going to ask him a few questions. Okay. Let me get you. What is your name, and what are you majoring here at Butler?
Well, you look at the camera. I'm asking a question, and you look at me. No, you. No, it's good. No, it's good. I can edit all this stuff out. I'm trying to think. How should I do this? All right, I'm asking you the question. You look at me when you're answering. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Keeson.
Another great quiz, the Grizz again, Keeson, and I'm still waiting to be quizzed, bro.
Me too.
You ever have a little car trouble, Carolina?
Well, sometimes, but since I'm from Wichita, I'm not really familiar with the places to go.
Well, there's actually a Butler Automotive Technology program right here, and since you're a student, you can actually get a discount.
Really? I haven't heard of that.
Good, because our very own David Dillinger is on the scene to tell us more about the program. It's all you, David.
My name is Mark J., and I am the lead automotive instructor in the Auto Technology Department. This is a career technical education program or a vocational program. What we do here is cater to the industry. We serve the automotive industry by training technicians, students that are coming in to have the skill sets that they need in order to be able to get jobs in the market. Those skills are showing up on time, as well as being prepared, proper use of tools, safety, and getting a hands-on experience. That's what it's about out here, is using your hands and applying it with the technical skills that you get from the presentations, from industry coming in and speaking to us, and give them a practical application for everyday living. We have a two-step program, a curriculum here. We have a automotive technology certificate where a student is able to come in and spend 1 year, one academic year here at campus, where the only class they take all day is my particular program. It's an 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. program, 6-hour day, and we run through approximately 21 credits in one semester here. If they choose to go on and get an associate's degree, they're able to get an associate's degree in applied sciences, which can transfer to any university that we're co-opted with. But they come back and take those core classes, and that's all they take. They're done with the automotive program. So some come in and take those core programs before to kind of get up to speed, to get the knowledge they need, base they need to be out here, and some take it afterwards when they're working so that they can actually make money and further their education at the same time. With a certificate or degree, they can move into the automotive industry. They can go in as a service advisor. They can become parts salesman. They can work for Bumper to Bumper, AutoZone, or they can work in the dealerships supplying parts if that's what they want to do. They can go into management programs. The primary out here is auto technology. It's working on cars, fixing cars, and doing what they desire. That's making horsepower. We work on anybody's car as long as they're faculty, as long as they're current students at Butler. Of course, our students that are in the program, they work on their vehicles first. They get the priority. But if somebody has a vehicle and say they need a brake job done, and we're in our brake phase, all they have to do is let me know, and we'll schedule them in, and they can come in, and we charge a flat $25 for any vehicle to do any repairs and then parts. So it makes it affordable. We understand the students are here, they're on a shoestring budget. Why not be able to capitalize on a program like this instead of spending $150 an hour in the shop? If you're a Butler student, if you're a faculty member and you're having problems with your cars, come see us. Let us have the opportunity first, not only for these students to be able to get some real life experience, but also save yourself some money. I'm an ASE Master Tech. I've been in this industry 30 years. I've seen just about anything and everything that can happen. If I can't fix it, I'll tell you so, tell you what's wrong, and then you can go get it fixed, and I'll recommend a reliable shop to you. But at this point, any of these partners that are with us with ASE is a win-win situation. Our local shops here support us 100%. That's why we don't take work in from the outside, because we don't want to take their income away, and we want them to support us. And through that support, we have a 99% placement of my students after this program.
Thanks, David. Now people know exactly where they can take their car when it starts to act up. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will check out another piece put together by Carolina over the Halo program. Stay tuned, El Dorado.
Here we go, another day, another early start with lots of stops. And it goes. But today is one day closer to working normal hours, earning more money, paying off bills, and making my girls proud. I can do this. Today might be tough, but tomorrow will be better.
At Butler Community College, your tomorrow is closer than you think. Enroll today for spring classes. Butler Community College. Let's take tomorrow.
Real value is quality education and hands-on training that gives you choices and transfers when you're ready, with real instructors who know you're not just a student ID. That's the real power of Butler Community College. Be honest with your future.
Welcome back, guys. Glad you stuck around. Now let's get some information on the Hispanic American Leadership Organization, also known as HALO. Take it away, Carolina.
Hi guys, I'm Carolina and I am here with Campus Edge. Today I'm at the Andover campus and we're about to discover some of the hidden gems of this campus. And the hidden gem is HALO. So let's go!
HALO is Hispanic American Leadership Organization. The organization's message is one of academic integrity and of leadership and of diversity. As you can see nowadays with the current members of this group, most of us actually aren't Latino. We have African Americans, Caucasians. We had a few people from the Orient as well. We're a multicultural group. Granted, the name Hispanic American Leadership Organization has Hispanic American in it. We just like to promote our culture and have just an understanding of culture. So if I had to add another one, and there's culture. That's another part of our message is academic integrity, leadership, and culture.
I have been an advisor for HALO for 3 years. The things I enjoy most, number one, is just to engage and interact with new students year in and year out, especially new, young, fresh minority students who are coming in and have aspirations of pursuing college or pursuing a degree, getting to know a little bit more about their background and whether they're the first person in their family to go to college, if they're trying to come back and continue after taking a hiatus from school, and just helping them visualize and manifest whatever visions, purpose, and goals they have in their lives. I would encourage a student to be a part of any student organization we have here at Butler Community College, but specifically students who could be a part of HALO. I think number one, it helps them learn more about diversity, how they can fit into a college setting, no matter where they're at, for higher institutions, how they can fit in and be a part, and they can have a voice as well. Also give them a chance to meet other people who are similar to them as far as ethnic background, but can still be diverse from them as far as makeup, psychology, and ideology of different disciplines and methods for college. So number one, it'll give you a sense of being a part of a community, outside of a community, or being a home away from home, depending on if the students coming in from out of state, but also gives them a purpose while they're here and keeps them focused and keeps them accountable for their grades as they continue to do work within HALO. There are many events and activities that HALO takes part of. In fact, HALO is the number one student organization that is active out in the community. We do a lot of different community service activities. We do tamale fundraisers. We do a crush sale. We send our kids to Encuentro at Kansas State to learn more about leadership and Latino empowerment. We send our students to Chicago to the USHLI Leadership Conference, National Leadership Conference. Our students actually host a state regional HALO conference that our very own Butler HALO students started that themselves and host that to make sure there's a sense of belongingness and connectivity amongst the other HALO chapters across the state of Kansas. So there's a lot of different things that our HALO students do day in and day out to not only fundraise for the organization, but also to have an awareness out in the community and involved with state actions and politics that's going across the state and in the college.
I've been an advisor for HALO since March of 2007, so it was about 8 years. The thing I enjoy the most about working with HALO students is just getting to know new students on campus and just getting to meet students that are interested in being involved in the Latino community. I think I would encourage a student to be part of HALO because it's a great opportunity for students to not only be involved in the Latino community, but to learn some great leadership skills. I think it also brings a sense of camaraderie, and I think any student, especially an incoming freshman, I think it's important that you get involved. It just helps you with school, it helps you stay in school, and it's always nice to get to meet new people when you first start college. HALO started in 2005 with a student from North High School. He had actually been a part of HALO at his high school, and when he came to Butler, there wasn't a Latino organization on campus, and so he got together with a Spanish professor at the time and asked her to be an advisor for HALO, and then formed the group at that time in about March of 2005. But HALO, you can find HALO chapters statewide, campuses students all the way from KU to Fort Hays State and a lot of the local community colleges. Halo is involved with the Kansas Leadership Center. They also help the Kansas Hispanic Education Foundation. They're always very good volunteers to that particular organization and help them with Tu Futuro, which is an event for 150 high school juniors every year, and Halo is always there to volunteer and support that organization's efforts. They've also assisted the Wichita Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and I think community service is the most important thing that Halo does, as well as just exposing the Butler community to the Latino culture as well. One of the biggest things that Halo does is they'd like to be mentors in the community, and so they also get trained to be mentors by attending their national conference in Chicago every year with the United States Hispanic Leadership Institute. So it's very important that they learn those leadership traits so that they can come back to our community and be able to participate in things such as Tu Futuro with Kansas Hispanic Education Foundation, or we've also had Halo members who have gone out to mentor at local high schools as well.
After speaking to the president, the advisors, and a member of Halo, we've come to discover this hidden gem. That gem is Halo. So why not give Halo a shot? This is Carolina, now back to the studio. And I'm back. Hope that was helpful. Next we have Andrew with his take on the Washington Redskins name controversy. Take it away, Andrew.
Much controversy has been placed over the Washington Redskins since 1992. Whether or not they should change the name.
I mean, the term itself is not really, I wouldn't call it racist unless it's in context or something, you know? Because, I don't know, people get Redskins when they're in sun or they get hit or something. So the term itself is vague. I'm just saying, like, maybe with the logo is when people might get ideas of something, you know, like the way they would put it in like conversations and stuff. So maybe it's not necessarily a racist term as it is right there, but it could possibly bring something racist up when there's a conversation, an argument or something. So it's more like depending on context of how it's used.
I definitely think it is all about content. Like, if you call someone Redskin, that's racist, but I don't think the team is trying to use it in a racist way.
Like, maybe they're not being racist, but it's been like a racist term in the past, so they should maybe avoid using that term. I feel like they have that one group in every race that just wants to complain about something, I guess.
Have some people that are conservative now. Maybe to them, I don't know, it might mean they want to preserve their, you know, what they have left, like some sort of dignity or something, you know? Like, they want it to be safe, they want their, you know, the tribe, the whole thing to be sacred. And another thing is, America is kind of like a politically correct, if I'm mentioning this word right, so most of the times people get into trouble with whatever they say, you know, they say something wrong here and then you have a big problem and stuff like that. So it's not really a fixed thing I can say that would give a reason to why they're doing this, why some people are doing this and why not, because it's like so many reasons into one that you can place there. So some may even be doing this because of just going with the flow, you know?
I have to say the big one Indians, just because of the fact that it looks so cartoonish. Like, they actually made the Indian half red skin as compared to the Redskins. They have like the actual chief-looking Indian. It looks like a leader, whereas the other one is just cartoonish, and I would find that one more offensive than the Redskins.
I think that they're more trying to get money out of the rights to the logo than they are trying to get them to change the name. And I think it's more of that they're trying to milk it for as much money as they can, and they're not more offended by it than they are trying to get money.
They're trying to get the money.
A personal aspect to it. Like, you got the personal, like, problem with them that relates to me. Most definitely.
Because, like she said, both, if you look at the logos they change, but at some point in time, both of those logos, the guy's skin is red, when no Indian on the planet's skin is red. And I think that if they changed their name and their logo and made it more about representing Washington and not so much about representing a Native American, that it could change a lot of the problems.
I think it would make a difference to all if we change, like if we just change the Redskins name. We would have to change all of them because you never know if this tribe's going to go after another team because it's something that has to do with Indians or anything. I believe that they're doing it for money and that they're going after the Redskins because they make the most money.
Do you think that like the reverse will start happening with some of the Native Americans be offended if their culture is not represented in sports anymore?
Obviously, we don't feel the same way Native Americans do about these terms because we don't have the same mindset. We, don't have people calling us these names. We're just not Native Americans, so we can't ourselves poll whether they need to change their name or not.
I think it's more about how we treat their actual people group than how we maybe depict them, like on a team, like how we, I don't know, support their culture, the actual people, not just through a team. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's like when they use the term redskin, we also say like I couldn't get offended when somebody calls me black. My skin's not black, it's brown. Yours is not white, it's like the you know what I mean?
I think racism occurs in sports so much just because it's a scapegoat. It's easy to nail it on something that's so big and popular in today's society and to get a lot of money out of it.
It just depends on like what you're saying. Do we want to depict Native Americans or do we want to depict the state? Because I feel like even if we change the name to depict some other term for Native Americans, some time down the road, the terms will change again. Like redskin back in the day was used and now it's not. And now it's politically wrong. And maybe in the future, even if we changed it to like Native Americans, I'm not saying that would be the best name, but down the road, I think even now they're calling themselves First Nations people. So it's going to be politically correct in a few years, probably again, whatever name we choose.
So that if we could get all of our sports teams to more represent something that their state or their city is about, for their logos and their team names, and avoid using Native Americans as a logo and team name like the Chiefs and the Redskins and the Indians, that they could avoid a lot of problems and a lot of negativity.
Thanks, Andrew. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back to learn how to dress to impress. Stay tuned, El Dorado.
It's real simple. At Butler Community College, you take home more than a diploma. You're getting up close and personal with a college experience that fits your needs. It's powerful being a Grizzly. Be honest with your future. We know real education. At Butler Community College, we know our students make real sacrifices to turn their dreams into reality. But realizing your dreams shouldn't bankrupt your future. Get a powerful education at half the cost. Be honest with your future.
And now for the last piece of Campus Edge, we have Dominic Eversole teaching us how to dress properly for an interview. Hope he has some great tips for me. Take it away, Dom.
Hey people of Butler, it's Campus Edge reporter Dominic Eversole. Have you ever had a job interview? Of course you have. Who hasn't? I know I have. But I haven't always known how to dress. It's kind of confusing. Well, I'm here to help give you some info on how to dress for your perfect job interview. Let's take it away. Well, first off, you're going to need the basics. Button-up shirt, key to success. Classy pants, preferably khakis or slacks, whichever one works best for you. Well, I've got the shirt and the pants. Can I have the job now? Wrong. You need more. Tuck in that shirt and put on a belt. Now can I have the job? Nope. Getting closer. Still more. Button up, top collar, put on a tie. A tie. Let's tie that thing. Tie. What now? Well, I must have shoes. Put those on your feet. Now this next one, it's a little bit of your own choice. You don't have to. I think it adds a little bit of class. Try a sweater. Button up, cardigan, perfect. Looks good, but not there yet. You're missing one crucial thing. The key to keeping it classy. A suit jacket. Oh yeah, these bad boys will get you the job. Slip it on. Make sure your sleeves are sticking out a little bit, nice and classy. Collar. Button that bad boy up. And wow, you're looking good. Now I hope these tips help you get that job. This has been Campus Edge reporter Dominic Eversole.
Thank you, Dom.
Looking really good, Dom.
Yeah, I'm sure that you will get the job.
Well, that does it for today's show.
We started out with Keyston, letting us know what students will be doing over the spring break with Quiz the Grizz, and I also found a new place to take my car with Hidden Gems, the automotive technical programs.
We took a look at the Halo program and learned students' perception on the name Washington Redskins.
And we ended with learning how to dress to impress thanks to Dominic. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks with a fresh new episode of Campus Edge.
And in the meantime, check out reruns of this show weekdays at 11 a.m. or last week's show at 6:30 p.m. on BCTV Channel 20.
Or you can check them all out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/Butler Radio TV.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. This has been Campus
Edge.
Edge.